Hey folks, Wausau, see you today. So I got a very awkward piece of Pedernales here. It's got some issues in it. Definitely has some issues. And overall, the length is, you can count this little knob down here, 5.5. The width, which is obviously a lot that's going to go away, is 3.5, and the thickness is 2 inches. I'm going to try and get this into a biface. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to preserve this or not, to be honest with you. Just going to try and get into it, figure it out. Try and get a little bit of this weight off of this end here. I'm just hitting back here and there to set up some platforms. It obviously has some issues in here. It's all part of this whole mess right here. I actually don't think I'm even in the frame here. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Hopefully I was in frame for that. We'll see. Just trying to get you as close as possible. This really is an awkward one. That's actually a good flake. I'm going to be picking it up. Let's see, where'd I go? This little flake right there, that'll make a nice little point. It's really good material. So, as you guys can see there. Parts of this nodule is fantastic. Parts of it has some issues. I don't save a lot of those really tiny flakes like that, but I do save some of them, especially if they're high grade, good material. That's another, maybe a good one. That might be a little too thin and too crooked. I'll go through this stuff. I try to get them as I'm going, but I still look through them and being more selective about what I save. So. There's a good flake. Well, this has been a pretty difficult piece, actually. And I still don't have the problems worked out of it. That was a good flake there, too. I am really liking working out of this bag. I will do a video showing how I got it set up, what I'm working with, but it's just easier to keep things organized working out of this bag. Much easier. There's Raleigh. We got all the donkeys living up here in the yard now. There's about 5 acres up here at the house, and I've been letting the grass grow. I've been mowing the grass right around the house, but been letting it grow, letting the donkeys eat it. And looks a bit like a jungle around here. I'm not going to mow all that extra grass this year. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to let the donkeys eat on it, and then I'll knock it down this fall, and whatever's left, and that'll be the end of it. I might mow some of it down so it comes up fresh. Especially if I know there's rain, a good summer rain coming. I'll knock it down and we still got this crystal pocket and this right here, and I think you can see that might be part of it on this other side here. I don't know that for sure yet, but yeah, it's gonna crack across there probably. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, it is gonna make for a narrow piece, but considering all the issues this piece had in it, that still might be an issue right there. Looks like we're gonna get under it. Anyways, that was a pretty wonky nodule. They don't get a lot more wonky than that. We managed to get it into a biface and thin it out some. Let's see what we got here. We've got 4 inches. We've got about 1 inch and 7/8. And on the thickness, at the thickest point, I'd say it's about it's around 3/8. Maybe yeah, something like that. Alright, well that's it. That's a reduction of a wonky nodule. I'll flash those sizes because I don't remember what it was. I know we started at 2 inches and we ended up at about 3/8, so maybe just a hair thicker than 3/8, but not much. Anyways, there's our piece, and we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all keep napping.